Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shige. I would like to talk on this topic today. Today's topic is why Japanese people buy houses without thinking deeply, and also cars. Um, you know, uh, Let me explain what happened to me recently. Actually, it just happened maybe like 2 or 3 days ago. I recently bought a very expensive suitcase, Rimowa. Maybe I don't know if you're familiar with it. Um, Actually, they are really expensive. I know it's almost crazy, to some people. But for me, who travels a lot, and I am actually moving to the Netherlands next year in 3 months. So I'm in a preparation for that with my family. Then I have a lot of stuff to bring from Japan to the Netherlands. That's one of the reasons that I bought my suitcase this time. But it's expensive, and then of course there are tons of different brands everywhere. But I chose Rimowa because they're cool. Yeah, they're cool, obviously. And actually, the recent Rimowa comes with a lifetime insurance. So if I had a handle or casters broken, then they will fix it for free forever. So this is very big, right? So considering those kind of stuff, I decided to buy them. So, and it was actually, I bought two. So I bought two. So it was crazy expensive. Like, how much is that? 58円とかだから、yeah, it's like more than $3,000, right? Yeah, more than $3,000 for two suitcases. I know it sounds crazy to some people, but for me, it's reasonable. But when I was going to Rimowa at that day, I actually texted one of my friends and asked him if he wanted to come with me, because it was a big purchase for me. So I would like to share the moment and with somebody else. And I was going to go there with my family, but I have my wife and a 6-year-old boy, but they were doing something else and they wanted to stay home. So I decided to go alone, but I didn't go alone. So I asked my friend to come with me, but he had the other plan, so he didn't come. So I ended up going alone, and then I purchased two suitcases. Then I came back, and then I texted my friend saying I actually bought two suitcases, and it was great. And I sent the pictures of them to him. So, and then he was like, "Oh, great, it looks cool, amazing, and everything." But he said, "Oh wow, you bought two, so you are a rich man or something like that." But I had a weird feeling at that time, because my friend is actually just married man, like 2 years ago or something, and then he actually just moved into his new house with his wife. And then the reason he didn't come was actually he was taking care of moved stuff and everything. So he was busy cleaning and then setting up, organizing stuff inside his new house. And yeah, and then I thought that I don't have a house, I don't have a car, I don't need a house, I don't need a car. It's, of course, it depends on the each person's situation, but for me, I like traveling, and then I would like to moving around depending on the situation. And this time, as I mentioned, I'm migrating to the Netherlands, and then after that, after when I get the PR in the EU, I'm not sure where I would like to live in. So I don't need a house, I don't need a car, but I would like to be traveling all the time. It's very typical for Japanese to buy houses and cars when they have, especially when they had a family. But my point is, they don't think deeply about buying houses and buying cars, but they almost think they have to buy a house, a car, once they have a family. You know what I mean? There's rental apartments, of course, and rental houses, of course, but most Japanese typically think they need to buy a house. And it's alright for me, totally okay. I agree with buying houses and cars if they need. But my point is, they forget about they are paying for houses and cars, even though houses and cars are very, 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 very expensive. You know what I mean? So for me, my friend told me, you are a rich man because you are buying 2 suitcases paying like more than $3,000 or something. But for me, you are the one who just moved in a new house, which is probably like 100 times expensive of my suitcase, right? But he's actually forgetting. He forgot he actually just bought the house. You know what I mean? For me, it's the same. Spending money for something is the same. If it's a suitcase, it's a house, it's a car. Buying a house is much more crazy, but he doesn't think that way. So, why? I just think why. So this is typically happening in Japan. Most people, most family. Okay, we got married. Okay, we need to buy a house, and they don't deeply think that I want my house like this. They don't get emotional even they buy a house. It's crazy. I just bought 2 suitcases. I was so excited, and then I got so excited and emotion, and then okay, these 2 suitcases will be my all time my buddy, and I can travel with them, and then so excited, and I sent their pictures to many friends, and then to share my emotions. But most Japanese people, even when they buy a house, they don't get excited. Of course, some of them do, but at least some of my friends who recently bought a house, they don't even explain the pros and cons for their houses. I wanna hear more about it. I want them to I want them to show me their happiness, you know, when they finally got the big staff, right? So yeah, this is something happening recently. So I would like to share my my thoughts on this. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. So please share your comments on the comments. I don't know how to say it. Comments. We call it コメント欄. You know, the comments place. I don't know how to say, but yeah, please feel free to reach out and let me know what your thoughts on what I have just talked. I will be very happy to have receive many comments. And then if you agree with what I just talked, please hit the good button, and then I will be very, very happy to see it. If you feel like hearing this kind of story, please get updated by subscribing to my channel. So thank you again for watching today's video, and I really hope to see you soon. Bye for now. Have a good day.